And welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles tonight. It's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Devin Travis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And no one will get this one. Richard steps into his windup. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Into the box, Michael Saunders. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Low for ball one. One out, nobody on. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit down the line at first. The tag, and he is out. Josh Donaldson gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. On the ground up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gene Segura comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit back up the middle. Tulowitzki has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. Martin scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Paul Goldschmidt will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. shot toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Around third and being waved on home.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. J.D. Martinez, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a throw behind the runner at third. And a dive, but he's back in.
Keeping him close.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Richards is ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Encarnacion is retired, and there's 1 away. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so he can climb over that Mendoza line.
Well, his numbers have been kind of ugly for the entire season, but guess what? Over his last 10 games, he's hitting over 400.
High pop-up. Goldschmidt calls for it. 2 down. Chris Colabello into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going.
Chris Colabello.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yasmani Grandal strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Howie Kendrick will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Colabello. 2 gone. Jock Peterson will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. To short. Tulowitzki gloves it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Melvin Upton Jr. Leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's
Melvin
faced the minimum so far, and
Jr.
obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, he sends it out of play. Richards peers in, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. Russell Martin will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Ball 1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Grandal gonna have to hurry in time to first, and there are 2 away. Marco Estrada digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. Segura into shallow center. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Garrett Richards digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the Dodgers, pitcher Garrett Richards.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And 1 gone now in the Dodger third. Gene Segura will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
Line towards center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Kevin Pillar strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at bat.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Segura runs. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Devin Travis is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Kendrick onto the grass. He's got it 1 away. Michael Saunders stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Richards gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Josh Donaldson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Corey Seager is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now, and he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, so far that's been the only real offense in this game. Good pitching we're seeing so far.
And that misses, ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. J.D. Martinez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing.
Just checking.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit.
Around third and being waved on home.
And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Yasmani Grandal steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he just manages to get his hand in. He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You got a few options here.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Tulowitzki for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Edwin Encarnacion heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now, Chris Colabello. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Martinez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Howie Kendrick comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Nope.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
One strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway. Jock Peterson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. High in the air out to center field. Upton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Garrett Richards comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Encarnacion is there for it, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Melvin Upton Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Upton is retired, and there's one away.
55, Russell Martin.
Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit hard to short. There's Segura. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Marco Estrada. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball, that's 1-0. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Now a flare out toward right center. Martinez coming on. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Kevin Pillar will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball, that's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Tap fouled at home plate. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Pitch out, nothing doing. Nobody out, runner on first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Upton is there, and he has it for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. J.D. Martinez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Just keeping an eye on him.
In the dirt. And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. Donaldson's there. One there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Yasmani Grandal strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And the runner back.
Keeping an eye on him.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner in left. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the... Devin Travis will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Michael Saunders will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Saunders is retired, 2 down now. Josh Donaldson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Grandal has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
It's time for the...
Howie Kendrick steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Jock Peterson will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
But that finds its way through for a base hit.
Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home.
The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Up next for the
The
Dodgers.
pitcher, Garrett Richards, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter,
Gene
number 3,
Segura gets
shortstop,
another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. This is line to left. Saunders is there. Let's see if they test it. Now a long throw home, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
the
Kevin
center fielder,
Pillar
number 13,
stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Corey Seager will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a
pitching
lefty
for
waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Liriano sets. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Saunders is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Chopper foul. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Line drive to left. Peterson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Troy Tulowitzki will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. In on the hands a bit with the fastball, it's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Maybe the pressure of the no-hitter getting to him a bit.
Yeah, 2-0 now. He's got to be careful it doesn't all go up in smoke right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Chris Colabello will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Gerardo Parra will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th. This is pulled into right. Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Paul Goldschmidt digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Liriano gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. To third, right to Donaldson. And he's set down, 1 away. J.D. Martinez stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Parra over to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Yasmani Grandal will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Ball two.
2-2.
2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Melvin Upton Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Still no hits on the board for these guys. We are seeing some great pitching in this one.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll begin this ninth inning with a double. Russell Martin will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back.
0-1.
Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Richards comes set. 0-1 on its way.
0-2 is the count.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The throw will go to third. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Bases are empty, one man out. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Standing in now, the pitcher, Francisco Liriano. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Adrian Gonzalez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Adrian Gonzalez.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
You have to figure he'll